A business in Huntsville is growing and breaking barriers.
Huntsville veteran Ron Hicks is Pool Scout's first African-American franchise owner. It's a premier pool service franchise serving owners in the Huntsville area. He joins us now in studio to talk more about how he found himself in the position. Good morning.
Good morning.
So why don't you tell us a little bit more about what it is you do?
So we are a premier provider of pool service, and what that means is everything after the water's in the pool, we can take care of it, from maintenance to regular service to vacation service and even pool inspections.
That's wonderful.
And what are your origins, and how did you find yourself in this position to kind of be taking over and doing this?
So my origin is I have a military background. I served 24 years in the military, in the Army. And as I did that, I enjoyed the structure and the organization skills that I learned. And as I retired, I was like, what do I want to do next? And I thought through the things and I talked to my wife, I decided that I wanted to own a business. And in doing so, we had the conversation about what do I do and how do I get there? And Pool Scouts came up as a option. And as we talked about the things and the growth in the Huntsville and the Tennessee Valley, pools are everywhere. And as we talked about it, I used to do this in college. I had some pool experience, and I said, why not do that? And it's better. And my wife said, hey, you can do this or you can do something else, but you definitely can't play golf and spend a lot of money. So on a retirement budget, I said, let me start a business. So in doing so, we got to Pool Scouts, and Pool Scouts has been great. I can be outside, I can enjoy with customers like I would in normal environments, talk to people every day, but also it gives me a chance to get out into the community and do things and make an impact in the Tennessee Valley.
And thank you for your service. Did any skills that you learned while you were in the military translate over to how you run your business now?
It most definitely translates. And so the structure that we have is kind of the same structure I use in my business here that I had in the military. It has some organization skills. You can talk to people, you give them direction, and then they go through with that. And so you can set things in practice, and we continue to implement changes as we continue to grow. We've grown a lot over the past 2 years since we've been here, but we continue to evolve and do things a little differently every year. But we enjoy the task and challenge, and all of my military skills have translated to that to keep us intact.
And you were just talking about growth. Kind of describe what that looks like, and also how the company has gotten involved in the community.
Wow, that's a great question. It's been really amazing to see the growth that we've had over the past 2 years. The first year was a little slow. Naturally, people don't know you. You don't have brand recognition. But as we got into the second year, people really have grown to love us and talked to us. And we've done very, very well between our technicians and ourselves and the work that we've done in the community. And we've been involved in a few things. We're involved in Hope Floats, which translates to kids safety, but that's nationwide, and that's something that Pool Scouts does. We've contributed over $25,000 over the past year to child drowning and child safety. We've also had time to work with Girls Inc. Here in Huntsville, so we sponsored some kids and let them go out and do some things, and then we've also worked with the high school, so we are a proud sponsor of Bob Jones' softball team and the baseball team and the ARAB football team. So we made our mark to try to get out into the community, do much as we can. We've done Reading Across America with some kids, and we'll continue to get out. So as we grow, we'll continue to have ways to get out and encourage kids to do great, because they're our next generation, so we have to make sure we do our part to be involved in our community.
Excellent.
That's so great that you're giving back. Where can people keep up with you?
Sure. So we have multiple outlets. We can go on to Instagram. We have Pool Scouts of Huntsville. We also have Facebook, and then we have LinkedIn, Pool Scouts of Huntsville. So it's www.poolscouts.com/Huntsville.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us and telling us about your story.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.